So this was the first time I ever wrapped a car. I'm an amateur. I watch a lot of CK wrap videos. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch definitely a lot of other wrap people. And if you know anything about car wraps, you'll definitely say this is a bad car wrap. And I'm going to show you why. Once again, I'm an amateur. I think it looked out pretty well considering I don't really know what I'm doing. Just looking at videos and stuff like that. But my daughter, she wants to say what she thinks about the car wrap.
All of it except...
You guys peek to the camera, sweetheart.
So I like every part of it except for this part.
For that part? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to show you, there's a lot of things wrong. This is my first panel. This panel right here. It goes all the way up over there. That's all pretty good. I laid it down pretty nicely, except for right here. That was a big mess up. And I just kept it. I could have redone it. I have plenty of wrap left over. I just want to keep it the way it is. I also, a big mess up right here. I did gonna overlay. I know it doesn't look great, and I get that. But I burned a hole through the wrap with the heat gun, and I kind of did that and said, hey, you know what? It's good enough for me, and I'm okay with it. If you were paying $4,000 for a professional wrap job, you definitely do not want me doing this. All right, I would be a terrible person to hire, and I would want my money back. But I paid $600 for a bit of wrap, and overall I think I did okay. Not good, not great. I'm happy for it right now, and if it lasts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, great. I'm really happy to have done it first time. One of the things I think I've done really well was the big areas, they laid down pretty well. So the big areas I thought I did really, really well on. The hood, even the trunk, the big areas, I think did a really good job. I'm very happy with how the big areas came out. Now it's a little bit dirty, I drove it today, but the hood, everything like that. I think where the true professionals come into play is the trim. If you can do trim work, you know what you're doing there. You are a professional and you know exactly what you're doing. And my trim work is not the best. And I can show you tons and tons of areas of mistakes. Like here's an area of mistake. Right? It's kind of bunched up. Not very good. Overlay here, right there. You can just go around this car and see all kinds of mistakes. This one, I totally screwed up on trim, and so I kind of did a little overlay piece on that. Once again, it doesn't look great. It looks pretty bad. Even just in the creases here where it's hard to get into. I didn't take the bumpers off. I took the front lights, took the back lights. I took most things off I could, but trim pieces are there. Messed up in trim right here. Right there. Even this is popping out, and it probably will peel, and so that's my own fault. That's my own problem, and it's not great. The mirrors are pretty difficult. I do in 2 pieces. I watched a couple of videos on there, but once again, I have mingering here. Something that I see a lot, and it's hard. If you're a professional and you guys do this flawlessly, you guys are amazing, and you guys are worth every single penny that you get. And if you are very anal about your car, hire a person who's a professional and make sure it's done right, because this is not a good wrap job. And the trims there, everything, this is not a great wrap job. But did I learn a lot? Yes. Do I know if next time when I do this, which I'm not afraid of doing it again at some point in time, I'm not afraid to do this again and really focus on the trim part of it and making sure that I get those creases correctly and do them right. And so if you looked at my car, if you see my car out where I live, you'll notice a lot of these issues. And it's because I'm an amateur. It's my first time ever doing it. But I had fun doing it. It took me about a week and a half. And if you're really anal about doing this and you're like, well, I don't know if I should do this to my car or not, I want it to be perfect, then spend the money and find There are plenty of reputable shops in a lot of different areas, especially around my shops. They do a great job, but I wanted to attempt it and try it. It cost me $600 to do all of it. For $600, I think it turned out okay, and something I will live with. I'm okay with. So it's my first time wrapping job, and I've learned a lot. And next time, I think I would do a lot better job when I do it. Thanks.